Ohio has so many good flavors.
That's right. Usually Laura and I are touring neighborhoods, but today we're going to share our favorite foods with you.
Let's check out Central Ohio. Explore the city. We'll help you discover the glory and we'll reveal the nitty-gritty. You're joining Laura and Melissa.
Hi, I'm Laura.
And I'm Melissa.
And we are talking about some of our Ohio favorite eats, right?
Exactly. And I actually made my husband and my boys go get some of my favorites at the farmer's market today.
Oh, nice.
And those are these, so I don't know if you know, but charcuterie is a thing now.
Now, since I was born, girlfriend.
Well, I mean, I took a class. I know how to do it all.
Oh, fancy.
But so this is some of my favorite meat. It's North Country Charcuterie, and it's here in Columbus. So that's one of my favorites.
Is that this one?
Yes, that's the spicier one.
Woo!
And then along with that, the other thing we got at the farmer's market today were pickles from the Crazy Cucumber, also a Central Ohio company. So I like the little dills. They're my favorite, personally. But they have spicy. We got a sweet and spicy or something.
Kind of like us.
I don't know, Henry, what did we get?
Sweet heat.
Right?
Sweet heat, yes.
That was so spicy.
You've heard of Texas hair? Well, I think there's a thing called Ohio hair. So before we continue on the food, we have to address the elephant in the room. My hair is huge. I stepped back into 1998 because it rained today. So you should probably know that about Ohio. There's some humidity action here.
I think mine does the opposite. Mine's like when it's humid.
So either frizz in volume or flat, but just know that's something to factor about Ohio. All right, back to the good eats. I wanted to show you what should be up next. Why not sweets? I mean, people always start with the dinner and then go to dessert, but I say do the good stuff first. These are so delicious. Melissa, I know you've had them because you're a Buckeye too. These are Buckeyes, not to be confused with the ones that grow on trees. These are chocolate Buckeyes, and if you come to Ohio, and for sure if you live in Ohio, you are going to want to eat a lot of these, right?
Yes, and you'll learn to make them too when you're here too.
Yeah, I mean, it's peanut butter. We can't give them the exact recipe. You got
powdered
to be
sugar,
here to know
peanut
it,
butter, roll them up, dip them in chocolate.
Little sprinkling of love, some things. But they are delicious, delightful, and definitely an Ohio treat. Just to highlight, everything we're talking about today, these are things that are actually made in Ohio, headquartered in Ohio, and in case you're not paying attention, there are a lot of things headquartered here and even more that are moving in. Headquarters here, HQ2s. Amazon was one of the more recent ones that considered Columbus. We made the final list for relocating here, and there's some really big Fortune 500s that are plopping their headquarters here.
Intel. Right?
Intel, that is another big one. But even outside of the Columbus area, Ohio in general, Amazon Air has their hub in the Cincinnati area. We're showing you like the Wendy's are headquartered here and other places that we might be chatting about shortly.
Yeah, so speaking of Wendy's, like Laura said, there's many restaurants here that are started here in Ohio. Wendy's and White Castle. So if you're wanting fast food but not really wanting burgers, another option is bbbop.
Oh.
So that's one of my favorites. It's I don't know, fairly new, but it was started by the same owner of Charlie's cheesesteaks. But it's so good.
So good. Oh, you don't have the sauce on yet.
Nope, it's on the side.
Oh, no, girl. You got to put that teriyaki right on top.
Not yet. But I love the sweet potato noodles. So everything is gluten-free in the restaurant. So I do the noodles, but there's purple rice, which we found out is made purple from the black beans.
Mixed with the rice.
Yeah.
Purple color comes out.
But it's just like vegetables and protein, and it's a good, quick, healthy, it's one of those you go through the line and choose your toppings. So yeah. That's one of my favorite ones to pick for fast food, and that was started here in Columbus.
Yes. Another Ohio spot that I love, well, you guys know I love red wine. This one I just discovered recently. It's at the Ohio winery La Uva Bella, or as I like to say, LB, because that's what everyone called me. That was my nickname, Laura Borchers, LB. So LB Winery, they came out with this. It's a limited edition Pinot Noir, and the best part, You can see the dripping red wax, which makes me think of Maker's Mark. This was aged in a bourbon barrel. So you get all of the goodness of like, if you kind of were thinking about a Cabernet or maybe an old fashioned, and then you're like, no, I'm going to get this barrel Pinot Noir that's right here in Ohio. It's delicious, delightful.
Well, when you open that bottle, you might have to share it with me.
Oh yeah. I mean, I do have to put a plug for another Ohio winery that's really good. Get the dark with an E, dark cab, I think it's called, at Versailles Winery. I'm from there, so we call it Versailles. But it is crazy good. So really good wines right here in Ohio, because this is some grape growing country.
Which is kind of surprising in my mind.
Yeah.
So I'll talk about my next one.
Yeah.
This is kind of a strange one, but Kroger is a grocery store that is headquartered here. And this is a Kroger brand private selection. You can see it's pretty much almost empty. I'm hanging on to the very last.
Which indicates how good it is.
Yeah, because
right?
the last time I went to Kroger, they didn't have it. So I have to just savor the last little bit. But it is fire roasted poblano ranch dressing.
Okay.
So I love it on Cobb salad.
A little kick.
I put it on like breakfast sandwiches when I have little frittatas and bacon and avocado and add that to it. So
boom.
It's my favorite.
I mean, delicious. Kroger, again, headquartered here in Ohio, they have a bunch of different private selection brands, which is like, you can get the store generic, but the private label is a little nicer and delicious. And it's like, I'm pretty sure they steal some of the recipes from the like big name brands because they taste spot on. I really don't think that Kroger, don't get mad, but they're just really good. So, Kroger is another crown jewel of Ohio. And I just kind of wanted to circle back to highlight, headquartered here outside of the delicious food, and part of the reason we can have delicious food that's headquartered here is, the diverse education, the lower cost of living, and a lot of factors that are bringing other headquarters even outside of this food industry. We were talking about nationwide insurance. We've got, Chase and Huntington that have a lot of things here and a lot of other industries. So in order to have good food like this in our backyard, it's a lot of jobs from other industries, and that's why we're seeing a lot of people relocating here. So just another reminder that Melissa and Laura, we are licensed realtors here in the state of Ohio. So if you're relocating in any of the industries that are just pouring into this awesome state, we want to help you find just the right place.
That's right. And yes, please subscribe to our channel so you can see all of our other videos. Like I said, we usually are doing some neighborhood videos. So if you want to learn all about Columbus and the different neighborhoods, you'll definitely want to subscribe. And we also have an email, which is...
It's liveincolumbusoh@gmail.com.
Now, Laura, we have, I think, one more item.
I know. Okay, you guys, Ohio is known for really awesome urban areas, especially Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati, and many other smaller but really important cities. But we also have a lot of farmers here. We know something about farmers. We're both from small towns. So if you come to Ohio and you don't get some of the corn here, it's literally criminal. Literally. I think there's charges for that.
I think so. And so we're going to teach you a little bit about corn. One is, how do you put your butter on corn, Laura?
Just, with a fork. And
really?
Then you go,
Laura.
across. Is there a different way?
Okay, you have a stick of butter here.
You do not burn the whole stick. Tell me you are not one of those people.
What?
You're going to burn the whole stick.
No, and then you put it in the refrigerator and you use it the next time that you have corn.
Corn flavored toast.
You don't use the same one, but yeah, you take it should be hot, like just out of, off the grill, and then you just do this.
Hey, how high should corn be growing out in the field by July?
Knee high.
Knee high by the 4th of July.
So that is how you properly butter an ear of corn.
This is your butter, so I'll waste it, but I just do not
But it's not wasted because this is considered the corn on the cob butter.
So you have
we use other butter for other reasons.
Okay.
Okay, and then
wait, I do salt mine.
That's pepper, by the way.
What are you? What's happening here? This is a sugar sprinkler. What's going on with your devices?
No, that's salt and that's pepper.
You guys, isn't this what the popcorn at the mall comes in? Like the flavorings for the... Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You want me to do
Yeah,
yours?
yeah, I need a little sprinkle. Okay, we're kind of making a mess here. I do pepper too. I don't know, Laura, do you want pepper?
I mean, if it lands on mine, that's fine.
Okay.
Woo! It's so hot.
All right, and so, yeah, 2 girls from the country in Ohio. One, okay, which way do you eat your corn on the cob? Do you go down rows or do you go
With
around?
my teeth.
Okay. Well, how do you eat your corn? Do you go rows or do you turn the cob?
Oh, okay. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I would say I'm more of a typewriter strategy.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Okay. Well,
All right.
shall we?
I think we should have a contest, don't you think?
Contest, as in.
Yeah.
What? Who eats it the quickest?
Yeah. Ready?
Oh gosh.
And then I've got 2 of my kids here, which, okay, yeah, they are my kids.
You guys have to be unbiased judges.
But we have to clean.
Are we racing as in time, or who eats it the
eats it the
cleanest?
Both. That's what I said. Like, if you're finished first, but you have a bunch of corn left on your ear, then
There is a sidebar competition. Who has the most red lipstick on their corn at the end?
it won't be me.
Dang it.
All right.
Okay.
Boys, give us a ready, set.
2, 1, go.
Help me.
No, we need some cheering.
She didn't say we couldn't have helpers.
Go. Mommy, eat quicker. You can chew at the end. You can chew at the end. Chew fast up.
Let's see.
There's a lot of pieces on you. You have to eat them. Mommy.
Hold on.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I see a lot of corn left on there.
Whoa.
Proof.
I knew we would have biased judges.
That's not biased.
All right, I need that napkin now.
What is my trophy? That's the biggest question.
We're gonna have to call it tie because there is still corn left on yours.
I can't even tell whose is whose.
It's yours. Red lipstick. Well, that was fun.
Well, we would love to chat longer, but we now have corn in our teeth.
That's right. We can't talk. And your lipstick is gone.
Do I have anything?
You have a little. I have like a thread of
Between your front teeth.
Do it for the corn contest.
We may have to cut this portion out.
Try that. Okay, don't pick at the window. I see you are.
Did you hit
put your
record?
hand on the outside of the window. Stop.
Action.
First,
I'm here with my 3 children, and you are at somebody else's house. So I'm just gonna
be sipping over here. All right, welcome to Melissa's backyard.
I don't know. That is not gonna work. You can't do that, okay?
Close the window and look at your phone.
Was it a take?
Yes, it's recording right now.
Was that like an official take?
You're gonna be in the blooper.